Welcome to the 32nd episode of
Not sure what's going on, but it's happening.
I'm your host, Callie Driscoll.
And I'm Giovanna Tronconi.
Today's episode is
it
advice or something like that?
unsolicited advice?
Unqualified?
Does unsolicited make sense?
I mean, it's like not asked for.
Yeah, we're giving advice on things that we have no business giving advice on. Yeah. All kinds of random things. I have just a lengthy list over here, and we're just going to be going through it. But to start off, our what's happening of the week. Callie has a great one.
Okay. So my what's happening comes from the other day at work when I was on kids pool for my 5th time out of 6 days that I've been working there. And if you probably don't know. Nobody knows. But kids pool is the worst spot to be, and it was just horrible. Well, I get switched off, and now I'm over at Wave Pool, and I'm minding my own business. I go to check on my friend. All of a sudden, she's like, can you call a supervisor or something? Like, there is a naked child running around. I'm taken aback, as one should be. I was like, can you just say that again so I can make sure that I'm not going crazy? There is a naked boy running around the water park. I see his clothes are on the floor. I call my manager and I'm like, hey, there's like a naked boy running around. She's like, I'm not really sure what to do about that, but I'll send someone over. Well, so I'm right next to the boy and I'm trying to talk to him. He's like maybe 5 years old. I'm trying to be like, hey buddy, where's your mom? He's just looking at me. He's fully naked too. I'm like trying to look at his eyes. I'm like, this is really bad. Eventually, we found his mom. I hand the mom the clothes. I guess he took her phone as well. So I'm like, here's your phone. She's like shaking, losing her mind. I was like, that's a first. That's a first. So, yeah.
That's just like, mine's not even like a big, like, nothing big happened in my life. I was like, what do I do for mine? Because that's just like a Wendy's naked children running around.
Yeah, I mean, and
crazy.
He was like just running. He was just going for it. I was like, okay.
Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm going to run away from my parents and also strip down.
And this is the second time it happened that day, too. That's like the cherry on top. That's like, this happened several times. Yeah.
Okay. So my what's happening is I have been on a big Marvel rewatching kick as of recently because obviously new Marvel's coming out. This is like taking over my life. But part of it was I'm rewatching series or watching for the first time series, and I watched Daredevil for the first time. And I started this with the mindset of like a series, like I'm trying to rewatch all Marvel. A series is going to take a minute to get through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm watching in chronological order. So I only watched season 1 so far, and I have to like wait for the chronological to get to season 2. Whatever. But I watched season 1 of Daredevil. I was like, how have I not watched this show? It's so good. And I'm just like, I need to watch it. And then Aiden was telling me, because he's watched season 2 and he's on season 3 right now. He was like, it's so good. And it's just like taken over my life.
Yeah.
So I think like what I've been doing with my free time is like watching TV. It's becoming a problem, but I'm loving it. Like, it's summer, so it's like it doesn't matter.
Exactly. During summer, stuff like that doesn't count.
It's not real. So, but on to the actual podcast. Today, unqualified advice, and we're just gonna like go through these questions.
Got it?
Okay. Should you text back right away or wait? I didn't even plan for that to be first. This is great.
I feel attacked.
I mean, I can answer first.
You should.
So I'm a big answer right away person. I don't see a point in waiting for literally any text, but most of the reason is I will forget.
Yeah.
I'll forget about any text. There's been some texts where like I see it and I'm like, I know I'll remember that. Like there's no way I'll forget about that text. And then 2 days later, I'm like, oh my gosh, that text is still sitting there. So if I don't answer a text right away, it's like I'm a big like I have to write stuff down. If I need to do it, I have to put it in I'm gonna have to put it somewhere because I will forget. I think I have like memory issues. I've diagnosed myself, so I have to text back right away.
See, I go both ways because I know I should text back right away because if I don't, it's gonna be hours upon hours later. And sometimes I will be mid conversation and then I'll be like, I'm done. And like that's not good. And I've been working on it. I promise you, I have been working on it because I know it's a severe problem. It is not great. I do think I should work on responding quicker to people, but at the same time, during the summer, I'm actually much better at responding, which is weird because at work I don't have my phone at all.
Yeah.
But I think it just helps me lock in more. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sit down, respond to all these texts.
I also feel like because you're at work so much, you're not checking your phone as much, so it's like when you go to text a person back, you like naturally are seeing everybody else, and it's like you're like, oh wow, I haven't gotten to any of that.
No, after work, it's actually like a problem. I've got so many notifications. I come home, I shower, I eat dinner, and I go through the whole list. I check all my Instagram notifications, all my texts, everything, and it's like,
yeah.
it's like a checklist at this point.
Okay. If someone leaves you on read, do you double text or just not text?
That's a great question. I'm a double texter. I feel like you know that. If you do, I will just keep texting.
It really depends.
Don't have any shame.
It depends on the situation, but if I know you remotely closely at all, like if you're in my circle of like, because there's like the circle of people that you would consider like friends and family, and then there's the next level of like acquaintances, or like people who, even if you see them often, are like a coworker, it's like more of acquaintance level.
Yeah.
If you're on like that level, I'm not texting, double texting, unless it's like an emergency. But if you're friends and family, I might triple text. I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to wait for you.
Yeah.
Like, if I need a response, I'm going to text you multiple times. I'm going to make it clear that I need to reach out. I might also, like, go over to, like, Snapchat, Instagram, like,
yeah.
You know, like, fully get someone's attention. Like, it doesn't, like if it's someone close to you, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, if I need you, I'm going to text you, and if you're not answering, I'm probably going to call you because I need a response.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When is it okay to just ghost somebody?
There are some times when, if someone's being really annoying or rude to you, I will ghost them. If you say
it's so easy for me to ghost someone.
If you say something that I'm finding offensive or hurtful, I'm going to ghost you. And I'm going to feel no shame about it. I'm going to be like, this is what you're deserving.
I have no problem at all just like not texting somebody back ever, or like texting whatever it is. I think some people need to learn to ghost people, and not in like I feel like a lot of people, they're like, oh, it's mean to ghost somebody. Say you're like talking to a guy and it's like weeks into it, they're like, oh, it's bad to like just ghost them. That when you've been talking to someone for a while, I think in the beginning, if something's bothering you, why are you not just ghosting them right away?
I think there's something that's like, some people need to sit and think about their actions. And that's why you ghost them. Otherwise, I do think there are times where if you are talking to a guy for a while, just text him and be like, hey, this isn't working out. Don't ghost them on that.
Yeah, don't just ghost them. But
someone's actions are deserving of it.
Oh, yeah. Some people's actions genuinely are deserving of just, like, never hearing from you again.
Yeah. Your earrings, little flip-flops?
Yes.
That's really cute.
I found them.
I thought they were just, like...
I was going through my earrings, and I was, like, going through all my earrings. So I have the ones on my jewelry stand, and then I have a bag of them.
Yeah.
And I found all my earrings from when I was, like, 13, 14. Like, just an era of, like, why did everything have to be a picture of something? Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? But I found some that were actually really cute. So I have, like, these ones, and then, like, little, like, green palm trees. Yeah. Like, I have some cute ones. So I was like, I'm going to mix it up, because I always wear gold hoops. Okay. Back to the podcast.
Yes.
Okay. Is liking old Instagram posts a red flag or investigative journalism?
How old are we talking? Because if I just follow somebody and they had posted something within the last, I give it like a week to 2 weeks, I will go and I will like that.
That's completely normal because a lot of times they just show up on your feed anyways, you know, when you just follow someone.
If it's like a year old, do not like it.
If it's anything older, no. I think if you're stalking someone, there's never a need to actually be liking.
No, because the thing is that like you weren't a part of that era with them, so don't like it.
When people, something I find so odd is people who did not know each other, then they start dating, then they go through and like every post ever.
Yeah. No.
What? There's no need.
No, because it's like if you weren't a part of that time, you don't need to like that person's post.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's
weird.
There's no need. If you are stalking somebody, or if you're ever going through someone's old feed on Instagram, any length back, you're doing a little stalking, a little snooping. Yeah. They don't need to know that.
No.
Ever. There's no need to ever like that.
Outside clothes in your bed, like clothes that you've worn. I'm so bad about this. Okay. This exact outfit, I could wear it all day and wear it to bed. Okay. And then wake up and wear it tomorrow.
Okay. Okay. So that is a problem.
During the, like winter and fall, I'm not as bad. During the summer, I just don't care.
Summer's worse though.
I know, but during the summer, I just don't care. So,
it's for this outfit I'm wearing now. Once I'm showered, I'm putting on pajamas. I'm also not a big, like, some people are big, like, morning showers or, like, midday before they go somewhere showers. I'm strictly, like, at night, maybe after a workout if I'm going somewhere where I should be, like, there's some days where it's, like, you're working out and, like, yeah, you're, like, going and doing errands and stuff, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes you're going to something nicer and it's, like, okay, yeah, you shower. But, like, most of the time, I am always putting on pajamas. I am a big rewear of pajamas in a row. Like, I'll wear them, like, 3-4 nights in a row because I'm, like, I'm sleeping in them and I'm also showering before bed. If you're not showering before bed and you're wearing the same pajamas, I'm like, you're in your dirty self, in your dirty clothes.
You wash your bedding.
Yeah, but, like, that's not enough washing of bedding. I'm also a huge, like, I could not ever marry someone who doesn't shower before bed.
See, I do shower before bed.
Yeah, but you're putting on the dirty clothes. So then it's not like you're
No, I'm
clean.
saying, like, if I were to shower tonight,
Yeah.
I would change.
Yes.
But if I wasn't going to, then I would probably just wear this to bed.
I have to feel like a separation of, like, the two things, like.
No, I know that's like a really hot take that I have. I just kind of don't care. I'm like, it's not that serious. I used to be more like that. Like, your outside clothes cannot touch your bed. Mm-hmm. But then I was like,
See, I'm not like they
it's
can't
just not
touch my
that
bed.
serious.
It's on my bed and in my bed are two different things.
I sort of consider it the same.
Like, sitting on my bed in clothes that I was, like, out throughout the day in is very different than laying in my bed to go to bed.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Like, if I can't take a nap for the life of me, but sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down. I lay down for like 10 minutes, but I could not, no matter the clothes I'm in, get into bed because it's not bedtime. It's not bedtime, I'm 3 years old.
That's crazy.
But, like, if I'm, like, that tired, I have to take a separate blanket and lay on top of my bed. I'm not getting in any covers.
Wow. Okay. Can you stay friends with an ex? I want to know what your take is on this because you are like so single. I just wonder.
I need to really, like, think of this.
Yeah, really. I mean, this is like such a foreign concept for you.
No, it's one of those things where I'm that person where it's like, I've heard the saying, like, the coaches don't play. It's like, I'm the master, but it's like, I don't play at all.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of things where it's also like, you know, when people are like, is it okay to have guy best friends or for a guy to have girl best friends? I think it's so scenario based.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, I would have to know like a singular person's scenario and situation, but I think most of the time staying friends with your ex is gonna be like, to be honest, I think if you can get past the fact that it's gonna be awkward at first and it's gonna be weird, I think it can be fine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't see why there's gonna be this drama, but I think you have to fully be able to, like, assess yourself and be like, I'm gonna see him with somebody else and I'm gonna be fine with that.
Yeah, I think it just depends how the breakup was. Because
Yeah.
obviously, if it was really
it depends
bad,
on the
then-
situation.
But if you're
of the breakup.
anything's
It's
on
so
good terms,
situational.
I just don't think there's any
Yeah,
problem
if it's
with
like
that.
you break up and you have nothing against each other, like, it was just a mutual thing, there's no reason that, like, it's gonna be awkward at first. Like, it's never gonna be like, oh, we're literally just friends, it's completely fine, completely normal right away. But I feel like,
Yeah, I think
like,
you just have to really know what you're getting yourself into.
you also have to know
otherwise you're
yourself.
fine.
If you're someone who's naturally, like, say you weren't friends and you were going to be stalking him all the time on, you know, every single thing he's up to, then you're probably not the type of person to be able to, like, just, like, see him in your daily life and be completely fine.
Yeah.
So,
Should you tell your friend if you don't like their significant other?
yeah.
How early on do you think? Are you talking like, okay,
See,
they
this is,
immediately
like-
start talking to someone?
See,
you're
I
like,
think
okay,
it's
don't
like if you're
them, or-
talking and say you're talking to someone and then we're talking about the situation and I don't like him, I feel like that's when you have to say you don't like him.
I don't think you've ever said that to me, and I've liked some pretty horrible people. I'm gonna need you to like actually.
No, there was a
correct
time.
me
There
on
was a
this.
time where I have corrected you and you just went on with your life.
Who?
Like, I'm thinking, like, 10th grade era. I remember being like, this is a little crazy. I don't think this is, like, the smartest thing. Like,
Did
this
you
is a
say
little...
that to me, though?
Yes, I definitely did.
Okay. That year was just severely a problem, and I think I just need
See,
to
I will call a
suffer
situation
through it.
out, especially if it's early on, because I'm a big person of, like... I won't tell someone, like, especially with, like, getting to know, like, a new person. Like, I won't tell them something about me, and then I'll know them for a while. I'm like, now it's a little weird for me to, like, tell them something, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm a big, like, you just have to say it right away person. So it's like, if you're talking to someone, I'm like, no, I'm going to say it then. I'm not going to wait for, like, 3 months. Unless, like, something happens 3 months down the line.
Yeah.
But then if a situation happens, then I think that's another time of, like, you can just say it. If you care about your friend, then you would tell them. You know? Mm-hmm. Like...
Yeah.
I'm a big, like, just call the person out. Like, get it out of the way.
Yeah. Because if you wait, it just gets more awkward.
Yeah, and then it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, 2 months later, be like, by the way, I've never liked him.
No, they break up and you're like, oh, sorry, yeah, I never liked him.
Sorry, I really hated him the whole time.
Yeah, like, oh.
Like, that's just gonna, like, beat the dead dog while it's down.
Well, okay. Is it okay to post and not reply to texts?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Because
You feel very, like, experienced in this.
I am. Because if I'm going to post on my story, then I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't replied to this person. They're not going to know I'm active. So I will reply to them, and then I will post.
You're a big, like, overthinker of, like, people connecting the dots. I'm like, they're two separate platforms. They're two separate things.
Yeah, but I'm also like, I take it as forcing me to go respond real quick.
Yeah, I mean, you also respond to less people on time, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like you would, for example, you probably have more unread texts right now than me, and just because I've been getting back to them. So, like...
I don't think I have any unread texts right now.
Well, like, in general, you know what I'm talking? Like, you're more likely to let a text sit, so then you're probably thinking about it in the back of your head that you have to respond to it still. Whereas for me, because most of the time I'm getting to the text, I don't have the need to, like, reply because I've been leaving them unread. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I've never in my life been like, oh, I'm posting, I have to go reply to people.
Well, I just see if it's, like, something that I've been putting off, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go post something. No, like, let me lock in and respond to that real quick, and then I can go about, you know, having fun in my life. It's a problem. Okay. Do you hug, handshake, or just awkwardly wave? You awkwardly wave.
I'm just awkwardly standing. There's actually not even a wave.
Yeah. I think it depends on the person for me.
It really depends on the person.
Because besides you, if it's like anyone else, I'm a big hugger. Like, I will hug anyone.
Not to anybody.
Besides, like, people at work. Like, that's different. You know,
handshakes, though, handshakes are, like, so professional to me that I've had, like, people give me a handshake, and it's, like, it's a casual environment, and I'm like, we're not in a meeting right now.
Yeah.
Why did you just shake my hand?
Handshakes are if you're meeting someone who's, like, not your own age. They're, like, older than you. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, hi, my name's blah, blah, blah. I don't know if I've ever initiated
I always feel like it's a formal introduction. I feel like we're doing something businessy.
Yeah.
We don't need handshakes unless we're doing something formal, business, professional, something like that. What was the other one?
Hug, handshake, or just awkwardly wave.
Oh, awkwardly wave.
See, I'm a big, like, smile at someone rather than wave at them.
Yeah, I'm more of, like, a smile, more of acknowledge them. But, like, the act of waving to me is so, like, awkward.
I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the little kid wave that's more like this, rather than, like, actually waving.
Like, wait, like, this just feels weird.
It does. I'm like, who came up with that?
It doesn't feel natural, and I'm like, I don't know.
How long is it acceptable to stay at someone's house?
Give me a scenario.
I'm not saying, like, sleeping over. I'm saying, like, if we were to just go over to someone's house, how long is too long to be there? It depends on the person.
I think it depends on the person, because I feel like when I come here, I could just move in.
Yeah.
It would be like, oh, Gigi's just here. But then there are some people, there's some houses, like, I would say Winchell's is another place of, like, I could literally, like, bring a suitcase and they'd be like, oh, you're staying. Like, not in, like, that sounded, like, sarcastic. Yeah. But, like, I'm in a serious way of, like, oh, you're just here. Mm-hmm. They're actually more likely to kidnap me to stay there than for me to just willingly stay there. They love to be like, oh, Gigi's come inside, and then they take my keys.
Oh.
And then I'm like, oh, I'm not leaving ever. I think it depends on, like, what the activity was or, like, what the plan was. So I don't think I can just, like, give a broad one, but I think, like, say someone's, like, hosting a party or a gathering of any sort, I think if there was an end time to the party, you need to be gone by the time the party's over. Unless you're in their super, super close group of friends, and you should never be lumping yourself in. You shouldn't be like, oh, if you're hesitating whether you're in the super close group, then you're not in the super close group. Unless, like, you came with someone in the super close group, then you're not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Like...
No, I honestly think there's very few people in my life where I think that they would be mad or they would even think that I, like, overstayed my welcome.
Yeah.
They'd be like, no, you can stay here as long as you want. And then people's houses that I'm going to that I don't know as well, I'm trying to keep that as brief as possible. Not for them, for me. I don't want to be there.
Yeah, normally, like, I feel like we're, like, in, like, the 2-3 hour mark. if you're going to someone's, it depends on the situation though. Like, I'm thinking, are you going there to just hang out? Like, you know, I can't just like say like there's an hour cap, but I think there are situations like the party's a very strict one in my mind.
I think if you're going, like we've done this around like Christmas or Easter, we'll drop off cinnamon rolls at some family's houses. And that's like okay, we may be here for 10 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
45 minutes to an hour is too long.
I think like at 20 minutes it's like overstaying unless the person's really like trying to get, like, you know when you like stop by someone's house and they're like forcing you into their house, like how like the Winchells will kidnap me into the house.
Yeah.
It's like unless it's something where like they're really like actually welcoming to it, I think that like being there for excess time, it's like it's too much. Like you're there to drop something off, say hi, here's a gift, bye. Like, you don't gotta be there forever and move in.
Is it okay to not tip for bad service?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. I do think tipping culture is kind of insane. But I also know that if you're a server, you get paid less because most of your paycheck is tips. I think if you have a really bad server, that's the only time it is somewhat acceptable to do less than the standard 20.
Yeah. I'll
give like...
Bad is like 15.
Yeah.
But like I know at the end of the day, this is like your money for that hour is literally the tips I'm giving you. Yeah. And like obviously the other tables, but it's like the money you are making, and like I've heard of some Europeans that are like unaware of tipping culture or like I don't even
know that's because their tips are included.
Their tips are included. Yeah. But it's also like how they're getting paid over there is much more of an hourly, just like you're getting paid. So I like tipping. I like saying, like, I really enjoyed the service or whatever.
I do think people need to earn their tip, though.
But I think there should be a little bit of, like, earning your tip, and I shouldn't, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, because if you're just doing, like, the bare minimum and you're, like, just being cordial, then you've earned that 20.
I've seen some Europeans that have been here, and they're like, oh, like, I didn't tip because it's just, like, not what we do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but you have to think of it as that is that person's money for working there. It's not like they're getting paid plus tips. It's they're getting tips.
Yeah.
So.
But I also just think part of that is really earning it, because if you're going to be, like, insanely rude to me, then no, you're not deserving
That's the only time I'll ever go under 20.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoy being like, oh, I have the money to give you the extra if you are a really good server. But if you're a bad server, I'm not going to be like, well, you still get 20. You're getting less. If your friend is clearly wrong, do you still defend them?
Wrong when they're just talking to you, or wrong when you're in a group of people?
I think it's more of like, say you went out, you did something, said something, you know, you were in a situation and you did something that I would say that was wrong. And then, like, I'm just aware that it happened.
Yeah.
So then I think it is my job to then tell you that you were wrong.
Okay, so this is like...
I'm not saying like a calling you out in a group of people. I'm saying I saw something, I'm going to let you know. But I don't think I should be calling you out in front of people.
Well, I'm saying, what if we're in, like, a group of people, and I'm saying something that you're like, no, you're wrong. Are you just going to go along with it?
I think
it
depends. It depends if we're in a group of people and we're just talking about, like, some random topic. And in that type of conversation, yeah, I'll be like, that doesn't make sense or that's wrong. But it's like, I was thinking more of, like, action. Say you talking to a guy for months, ghost. Say I would call you out on that. In that sense. Like, I know you did a wrong action. It wasn't, like, a conversation we were having. It's like, I know you did something wrong. I'll call you out. But, like, I'm not gonna like be like, guys, I have an announcement, group of people, Callie did this, it was really wrong of her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna tell you.
Yeah.
But I think that's completely needed.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm more of the type of person where no matter what the situation is, I'm going to not defend you. I'm going to be like, no, like, that's not right.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be honest. Even if it's in front of a group of people, I think you have to... For the sake of your friend, you don't want them going around thinking something's right when it's actually, like, really wrong.
Yeah.
So I think you have to have their back and be like, no matter what, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, because I think there's some people where if they were to call me out on something, I'd be like, you don't have the place to do this. But I think your best friends is, like, the exact people who should be calling you out on stuff. Yeah. And then you should be accepting of that because you're like, this is my best friend. If they're telling me that this is not the best thing or, like, wrong or whatever it is, I should take their advice. But I'm also a big believer of somebody who's not... I love how this is unqualified advice. And I'm about to say, if you're not in my life in that group of people that I would deem qualified, I'm like actually gonna go against it, what you said publicly. Like I'm like, it's just gonna bother me because there are some people who truly have no business telling you what to do, what to say, what you did wrong. Like there are some people, which goes against the name of this or the topic of this podcast. Yeah. But like we're giving random advice. It's not personal to our lives or anything. So, but I think that's the end of today's podcast, and I think that it went really well for being so last minute, and like we gotta hurry and like not having a topic because I don't know what was going on. It was a struggle. I have to get my thinking juices on again because
and we literally sat here for like 20 minutes
and we were like nothing sounds good for a podcast episode, but I actually really like this one. So
and we're always looking for ideas. If you ever have anything,
comment anything. If you ever have an idea, DMs, comments,
literally anything. Like, please let us.
Literally, just reach out in any way possible because we struggle at times. Because sometimes I come up with a bunch, and then sometimes we're like,
Well, sometimes on the day of, none of them are like,
none of them are good. Like, actually, I have a notebook full of ideas right now, but none of them were like the right thing for today.
None of them were the vibe for today.
So we need a really long master list.
We do.
Like a really long one.
But even that's been a struggle. We've had long lists before, and it's been a struggle.
We have had long.
It's not good. It's okay. But either way,
thank you so much for being here. New episode next Friday at 8 a.m. every single week of our lives. It's never ending.
Permanent. We'll be here forever.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
What episode? 31? 2?
I don't know.
4?
I checked my phone. I've got to be tech free. Let's tell the story of the naked kid right now. Welcome to the 32nd?
Yeah.
I forgot how to say that. Welcome to the 32nd episode of... Give me flashbacks to the first thing.
Yes.
Okay,
we don't have time for that.
You gotta lock in severely.